Hey guys, Justin here again. So this segment is going to be about my creative part of finding stuff around the house to make things for other people. My brother just had a baby girl, little Mila, and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to make her something. You know, I like being personal when I do my gifts. You can ask anybody in my family that it's one of my favorite things I do. I like to find things that they don't have, things that they wouldn't think of, and make it, give it to him. My brother, I made him a coffee cup with pictures of us, and he loved it. I bought it off Shutterfly.com, shipped it real quick, got it in, and bam, Christmas gift to my brother. And he uses it all the time. He always sends me pictures of him using it, and he loves it. It's great. So going off of that, I want to show you what I'm gonna make for our little Mila. So I am a super nerd, right? Got the shirt right here, Batman at the bottom of the shirt here. So my favorite, I got Flash, my favorite guy on my hat here. So I was thinking, why not have superheroes watching over her as she sleeps in her little crib? So Superman will be her dad, Malachi. Batman shall be me, Justin, and her uncle. And he will be the superhero of her whole life, and I will be in the background doing whatever needs to be done, for her. Without, I don't need the credit. She's my little baby niece, and I'd do anything for him. So, going off that, I was thinking that since we are protecting her and we are superheroes, I want to make a world, right? Obviously, this will be half, because I don't want it, I want to put it on top. I don't want it rolling around or anything. So, the first step that I did to make this into this, paint. I don't have, remember, everything I do in here is the stuff I found around my house that I've had for years, stuff that I bought that I haven't used anything, and so I didn't go out and buy any extra stuff. What I did was I used my mind, my creativity, imagination. So I used this. I poured it all over, but of course when you pour this type of paint, it's thick. I don't want it thick, so I do not have any paintbrushes, unfortunately. So what I used was a cap, right, of a pen. And so after I poured it, I just literally just smoothed it out as best as I could. Sometimes it was too thin, so I just went like that. And what you got was this. This is what it turned out to be. It's not 100% beautiful and pretty and stuff, but it's like the ocean, ever changing, ever moving. So why should this be smooth, right? So the next step is creating the continent. I'm not going to do it right now because I want to show the rest of what I'm trying to do. Remember, I have not done this yet. The only prep work I did was this. So I'm just going with what I know, and I will show you the whole complete stuff once it's done. But we're going to do this part first. So once you get the blue, once it sits and dries, this type of paint takes for a while. If you don't want to, if you have some of this laying around, if you want to go out and buy some, you can. But you're going to draw continents. Once it's done, it's all dried up, then you go to your Superman or stuffed animal, and you want to nick the bottom of it, right? Pair of scissors, just cut the bottom. And once you cut the bottom, you want to go to grab 2 paper clips. Once you grab the 2 paper clips, you are going to strain them out all the way. Once you strain them out all the way, you should have something like this, right? You want to keep him steady. You don't want him falling over, right? If we were to have him sitting here, standing here, he'll still fall over even if you put some stuff on the feet. So what you want to do is keep the whole thing this long and go all the way up so it'll hold his entire body. So let's see how well it goes. Alright, let's see. I feel the plush inside, ripping through that. And so our problem is it might pop out of another side. So we're just going to keep moving this around to see if I can get it all the way through without ripping into Superman. Perfect! There we go. Got that bottom part in. Grab another one, second foot obviously, and do the same thing. Push it through. Let's make sure nothing bad happened. Perfect. First try. All right, so once that happens, you want to put it here and make 2 holes for him. And since he is Superman, instead of putting him all the way through, I think I want him a little bit flying. You know, Batman, I'll probably put him all the way completely down, but Superman can be in the air since he does fly. You will need some room, so let's lift this up a bit, give it a little leverage to push down into the styrofoam ball. There we go. And we'll leave him up a little bit, right? See? Flying, levitating, in the air, as Superman. If you want to get him straight, we can just move him around a bit. And voila! So now we have a little decoration, right? So once you get that done, you have the continents made. He looks good. I would probably just get a super hot glue gun, and probably just glue the bottom so it won't move, won't fall out if they try to grab it. It won't come out, you know, if you have any other nieces. I have 2 more nieces and another nephew, and I'm pretty sure they would probably try to grab this, so I would glue it down so they can't really, it'll be hard for them to rip it out. So that's how I made this guy. That's how I made my Superman. I will focus on my Batman next. And I'll show you my finished product shortly. Alright, so since I've been working on that Superman one, I had a different idea for the Batman one. I was going to do the same world and everything, but, you know, it just comes to me, right? I'm here and I'm looking at what I have and what I can do. And then, obviously, as you're doing that, you get different memories start popping up. So I remember my sister Jessica, she made a Batman cake for my nephew Devin. And it was pretty sick. It was like 3-4 layers, right? But what she did on it was all blue for the sky, but then she did black buildings, obviously the white windows, and then she did a yellow bat sign, right? The light. So I was thinking, why don't I just do a miniaturized version of that, right? He'll be up here, and what I can do is I can do all blue, and I will just draw where the building outline will be, right? So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. And for the symbol, I was thinking, you know, one of the buildings we can get it to go from like narrow and up like this, and then start it here, and then Batman could just go right on top of his own sign, and instead of him pushing all the way down to the very bottom, we could keep him up a little bit higher up, right? So it won't interfere with the sign, but he'll be on the sign. So I'm gonna try to draw everything out with the Sharpie real quick. Not the best drawer, but you know, let's see what I can do. Well, this is my bat sign, you know, not the prettiest, but it'll do. Not bad, not bad. I like it. Suck my hand in some of the paint, but besides that, everything looked good. I'll be fixing it once it dries more. I can fix it more, but you know, it's easier to do the lighter colors than go to the darker ones. So the next step I will do is add the blue. So this way is going to take longer to dry because I am not thinning it out like I did with the Superman one. This one I'm keeping it all thick and all the way through. So it gives it that little bit of a pop color to it so we can see the difference between the two. I will, of course, make it a little bit smaller, and then I'll probably throw it in the fridge or something to let it harden up faster. Alright, and there you have it, guys. Showed you the process of making the Batman one. Wasn't too hard. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe this video. And here are the pictures.